You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, B&B fans, it's your girl Belinda, and we got to talk about a new casting notice for the CBS soap opera that sounds a lot like Taylor Hayes to me, plus some other ins and outs at the CBS soap opera. And if you are not following us, though, please click subscribe so you don't miss any updates. We appreciate it. All right, so real quick, I'm going to talk about the other ins and outs at Bold and the Beautiful before I talk about this casting notice that has me pretty excited. One thing a ton of people are talking about is the reveal that Tom Arnold will be doing a little guest spot on B&B. I think this is pretty cool. I'm a fan of his from back in the day. I don't know that much about what he's going on right now, but yeah, he's got 2 episodes of Bold and the Beautiful at the end of July on the 30th and the 31st. He plays a pilot who's flying the Forresters to Monaco for the big relaunch of the Brooks bedroom line. And his character name is Captain Deuce Stevens. And this is a thing where the cast members were going over to do that annual Monaco TV festival that they do, and they always make it a special episode when they go over. And we know for certain that Tom Arnold has scenes with Jackie Wood as Steffy Forrester and Thorsten Kaye, and Catherine Kelly Lang as Ridge and Brooke as he flies them over the ocean to get to Monaco. Tom Arnold is always a lot of fun, and this is another of the very cute cameos that they've had in the past. Case in point, I'm really enjoying Clint Howard as Homeless Tom. Terrible nickname, but I'm trying to differentiate him from Thomas Forrester. Speaking of Clint, he's got a couple more episodes this week. He plays Tom again on Thursday and Friday, June 20th and 21st. I'm really hoping Deacon lets Tom move into that teeny little apartment above Il Giardino, and then I won't have to call him Homeless Tom anymore. I'll think of another name. And Deacon and Sheila need to get a grown-up married couple place to live. You know, he is the owner of LA's top pizza spot. Why is he living in something that looks like a motel? I think it would be some soapy goodness if Deacon bought the house next door to Steffi and Fed, and he and Sheila moved in to be their neighbors. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? Also, Matthew Atkinson posted a photo from what looks like inside the studio on May 17th. So I'm expecting him back on scene as we dive into July Sweeps, which begins on June 27th. If we don't get him any sooner, there's no spoilers for this coming week, the 17th through the 21st, that indicate he's back yet, but counting the days. And that means we should also get a glimpse of Henry Joseph Samiri as Douglas Forrester as well. Hopefully, Douglas and Thomas are back in time to pull Hope Logan out of this lust-addled collision course that she's on with Steffy Forrester and her husband, Fenn. We also have Naomi Matsuda back this week as Lee Finnegan in scenes with Poppy. I'm still also hoping to see Lee in scenes with Katie plotting against Poppy. That sounds like a lot of soapy fun to me. And after an absence over the last couple of weeks, we've got Deacon and Sheila back as well. And Katie sticks around for her new front burner storyline of her rivalry with Poppy over Dollar Bill Spencer. So happy. I'm so happy that Heather, Tom, and Don Diamont have a plot on the front burner at long last. And now let's talk about this casting call that has me wondering if we are about to get another Taylor Hayes on the CBS soap opera. Krista Allen was to me a great recast since Hunter Tylo didn't want to come back. I really enjoyed Krista's energy, her whole vibe. Other than that bad wig she had to wear at the beginning, I thought she had really good chemistry with Ridge, with Carter. I mean, really anybody she was in a room with, but then they fired her. And by that, you know, in the soap world, they didn't renew her contract. And when we leaked here that we suspected she had been let go around August, September, we were right. And it's interesting because Bold generally stays pretty tight-lipped about cast changes, but they did speak out when fans were ranting on social media, suspecting they had fired her. We talked about it here. B&B comes out and they said they had not and she was still on contract. And yes, at the time they made that statement, she was technically still on contract. And they came out with this denial in mid-September after we had published stuff, I think in August and September. But then Krista later said in an interview, she was told in October she was not being renewed and was going to be let go. So mid-September, Bold claims she's not fired, and then a couple weeks later tell her that she is. I struggle to believe that they hadn't already made that decision at the time that they made that statement. And just a case in point, another little tidbit has come out where we can confirm that it looks like Bold had some cast members fibbing. So I've always maintained here that from the moment that Sheila was supposedly killed by Steffy, that Kimberlyn knew she wasn't really dead. And then they had her doing these interviews about Sheila's dead, she's really dead, all this. And I was like, and then after it all came out, she's back to life, she was still denying that she knew and said, oh, I really thought she was dead. Well, during the red carpet stuff, Lisa Yamada, who played Luna, was talking about it. And she said, when I saw the script that Sheila was possibly dead, she said, Kimberlyn, you can't leave us. I love you. And she was like, just wait. So it seems kind of like that Lisa Yamada just kind of confirmed what I've been saying all along, is that she knew, and Bold was fibbing just like they did with Tanner to try and make her think that she was dead. Anyway, it's just aggravating. Anyway, and then and that just piles on top of other things that they have done, and I just don't like the way they insult fans' intelligence. But anyway, when they let her go, Krista Allen revealed in an interview that they told her Taylor was no longer needed. Fast forward 6.5 months, B&B puts out this new casting notice this past week that has me really wondering if they are recasting the role of Taylor again. It's a contract role for somebody aged 45 to 50 who's a strong, sophisticated leading lady. In the casting call, they're calling the character Sabrina. But we all know in casting calls, they rarely use the real names because they want to prevent casting spoilers. That's the right age range to be Thomas and Steffy's mother. And given all the drama ahead for her kids, it's absolutely the right time to bring her back. If indeed this casting notice is about Taylor, we'll see. If it is a recast of Taylor, my question is, why not keep Krista or bring her back? Maybe she doesn't want to come back. I don't know. A lot of fans were upset when they first cast her, but with Hunter not coming back, it seemed like it had to be a recast. And then Krista gained traction and popularity, grew her own fan base, and then bam, out abruptly. And we got, kind of misled on that again. So if that is who Sabrina really is in this casting notice, I'm struggling to understand it. We will see, and I will absolutely give you more information as soon as I have it. Drop your comments on these casting changes and whether you think that Taylor is needed and how you would react to a third recast in, recent years. So let me know what you think. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and come back soon. We are here talking Bold and Beautiful 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.